طبعا يهمنا في زي ما التاريخ بيقول، بما اننا راديو بالاصل يعني انترناشونال، لان احنا عندنا الابلكيشن وعندنا الموقع اونلاين، ده غير طبعا الاف ام. فيهمنا كمان محتوى البرنامج يصل الى العالم، يصل الى الاخر، بما اننا كمان بيسمعونا ناس من بلاد كتير وممكن ما يكونوش مصريين. فليتس this link taking يعني talking in English as we are an international radio station streaming to all the old world by satellite and in the internet as well, so we can take the chance to inform our listeners in multi-foreign cities who talk in English about our issue today, about Imhotep in old Egyptian civilization and his museum here in Cairo, Egypt. Dr. Mamdouh Farouk, manager of Imhotep Museum, if we ask you to tell us about Imhotep character and his achievements in his era, why he is a pioneer in the old Egyptian history, and what would you will tell us in 2 minutes about him? This is about Imhotep, so in 2 minutes also, what about his museum in Cairo and the pieces in it, and why if I'm a tourist I will plan to visit Imhotep Museum. زي ما التاريخ بيقول, as history said, Dr. Mamdouh Farouk, manager of Imhotep Museum, if we ask you to tell us about Imhotep character and his achievements in his era, what would you say?
First of all, I would like to thank you for this opportunity to talk about in English to all our listeners. Imhotep Museum. The first of all, Imhotep was the first one to use stone in architecture. He was a vizier and the overseer of all the works in the reign of the King Djoser at Third Dynasty. I can tell you 2,500 years ago before Christianity. This was amazing era that Imhotep, or this person who invented a new style of architecture. Okay, he was supervisor and overseer of pyramid complex of Djoser. I can tell you and talk about Imhotep Museum. Imhotep Museum is located 20 kilometers away from Saqqara, from Giza. Okay, and includes 6 halls, all the treasure from Saqqara exhibiting the world displayed in Imhotep Museum. I can tell you that about mummified cheese, the oldest mummy of the king Miri in Ra. Miri in Ra is the beloved of Ra. This king, we found this mummy in the period chamber of his pyramid. I can tell you more about the oldest surgical and medical tools was a doctor or physician car. That's very old, and he used that in surgery and medical. Some collections. It's very unique and amazing. I can tell you more about technique and the mechanism and the sculpture in wooden sculpture. And many statues were made of wood.
What about the specific pieces in the museum?
Specific means the most important masterpieces in museum. The limestone pedestal or base of the King Djoser feet, and all the title of Imhotep were inscribed on this pedestal. I can tell you more about the surgical and medical tools from the Dr. Carr, and the oldest mummy of King Miri and Ra, the mummified cheese, okay, in the jar, and I can tell you more about Imhotep, the wise man who told us many instructions and maxims and advices to husband and wife.
Okay.
This one is very important and famous in ancient Egypt. So I can tell you more about Imhotep Museum. Includes many treasures and many unique masterpieces inside. And I invite all the visitors or all the listeners to come and visit Imhotep Museum.
They will, inshallah.
Inshallah.
They will. Thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
Thank you.